Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Legends ZA post-game. I will admit that I looked it up for this one. Miss Assistant, I just remembered I had my battle in this very battle court. Here. Oh, and you found my key. Oh, my poor Klefki. It's not your fault the key was lost. I'm the one who decided to battle here. But I do recall hearing that Klefki never let go of the keys they like. So how about this? From now on, you'll only have to hold the keys you like. I'll handle any other keys myself. That means we're going to be sharing some key responsibilities, my darling Klefki. Thank you so much, Miss Assistant. Please take this as a sign of my gratitude. I hope you have a wonderful day now. Hello. People tend to make subconscious judgments based on appearance even if they don't mean to. Are you able to see others for who they truly are beneath the surface? If so, please bow to me. My Pokemon are so incredibly powerful, I just don't know what to do with them. Please come speak to me once you're prepared for a Pokemon battle. So you're confident that you can see my incredibly powerful Pokemon for what they truly are, hmm? Well then, I'm quite excited for this battle. It's not appearances that matter most in battle, it's the strength within that matters most. Despite how they may look, all of my Pokemon are fierce fighters, seasoned by battle and brimming with strength. Some opponents take one look at their oh-so adorable faces and drop their guard, only to be swiftly crossed by our might. That kind of thing doesn't happen with trainers who are serious about battle. After all, they can pick up on a Pokemon's true strength pretty quickly when they see it in action. We're told not to make assumptions based on appearances, but we do it anyway because the fact is, we can't know what's under the surface. Which is why my Pokemon and I will continue to take advantage of anyone foolish enough to underestimate us. How is it that they haven't evolved yet? Those ones are based on affection. Do you have an Everstone in all of them? I want to see. We're gonna go fight Tyrantrum. It's called the Desperate Pokémon, you know, you can't beat that. That's what you say, but I think Aurorus is plenty strong too. Hey, you're a trainer, right? Maybe you can help us. Which do you prefer, Tyrantrum or Aurorus? Hey, leave strangers out of it. We already know what we're getting, a jaw fossil. Besides, I'm the one who gets to decide which Pokémon we're adding to our team. I don't care what my little sister says. You're so mean. Please, could you show my brother how strong Aurorus can be? I bet he'll change his mind if you defeat his Pokémon with nothing but an Aurorus. I know how you can get one too. Just get a hold of a sail fossil and restore it into an Amora. After that, you can evolve Amora into Aurorus by leveling it up. Alright, so how strong does Aurorus have to be? Oh, you brought an Aurorus. Thank you so much. Are you ready to battle? Yeah. Please don't go easy on him. You need to go all out if you want to prove Aurorus' strength. I don't care what kind of trainer you are or how strong Aurorus is. My Pokemon is stronger. Train and train. Okay. Well. Who's here at hard time to leave? Are they on the rooftop? I think the Pupitar one is ready. On the roof. Oh, that's, oh, I know what that is. No, don't go to that one yet. Hello. You know, healing Pokemon is a specialty of mine, working at a Pokemon Center and all. So I decided to scare my shields with my team. What I mean is that I taught my Pokemon moves that can restore HP. Impressive, right? I wonder if a trainer like you could take on my self-healing team in the ring. Tell me anytime if you think you'd like to have a Pokemon battle. The despair of watching you. Pokemon, that's really lovely. Unleash attacks that fast. Of course my team can't recover HP in time. What an overwhelming offense and such menacing tenacity. Of course you can't win by focusing only on recovering. I made sure to keep that in mind when selecting my team's moveset. Here we are. I've got no choice but to admit how strong you are and how weak I still am. But I'm a Pokemon Center worker. My true skills lie in the other Pokemon. So if you don't mind, I'll fix up my Pokemon's injuries right away. I have to admit, it's a funny feeling to heal my own team like I do the teams of other trainers. Heliolisk and the rest of my team should be all better now. Tee. And of course, I'll be happy to heal your team anytime you stop by. Hello. Skarmory, the armor bird. Yeah. Oh, you want me to go in there. Problem is, I found them zone 17, and the zone is bursting with ferocious Pokemon. I'm also seeing a whole search to retrain your account. Why doesn't Garchomp have his Garchomp event? Because I accidentally gave it to Pupitar. defeated you! Phew, why in the world would this Skarmory attack us like that? Are you angry because this feather is important to you? Well, it is to me too, you know. There's a chef I want to give it to so he can turn it into an amazing kitchen knife. The food he cooks brings real joy to the folks of Limnos and the Pokémon too. He's a very special chef, so please, will you let me have this feather? You're okay with me having it? Thank you so much for your help. I'll tell the chef all about you and your kindness. Oh, and once he starts cooking meals with his new knife, you're very welcome to pay us a visit at Restaurant Wow. I sure hope my feelings reached this Skarmory. Do you think it really understood me? I bet it'll show up at your restaurant. I suppose so. Now that I've made friends with the wild Pokémon, who knows what'll happen next? Ooh, another metal coat. Good. Before Sensei isn't here at the dojo if you're looking for him, but since you're here and all, Anna, I request a battle. Sensei may not be around to teach me, but I can use you to get a new perspective on my skills. Let me know as soon as you're ready for a bout. You ready to face me? Sure. feels like the more we battle, the greater the gap between us grows. And you truly are worthy of being called Lumos' strongest trainer. Whereas I don't think I've grown any stronger at all. I'm a total disgrace to the Fist of Justice, and by extension to Ivor Sensei himself. Maybe I don't even belong in the Fist of Justice. Pangro rule, not again. These are always causing us trouble. It's like they go out of their way to avoid the wild zones. They're real tough customers. Even Ivor Sensei has a hard time driving them away. If Sensei isn't here to help protect the dojo, then that duty falls to me. And please fight at my side. These are alpha. Nicely done, Anna. Go on, you two. The exit's that way. Ivor Sensei. Anna. Jose. Are you two responsible for those Fangirl leaving the dojo? Yes, Sensei. Thanks to Anna, we were able to turn away those troublemakers. So I wonder she was able to save Lumios. I got a glimpse of her true potential today. Whereas Yes, Sensei. If you didn't have just as much potential yourself, you would not have been able to hold your own alongside Anna. In fact, the only reason I left the dojo unattended was because I knew you could guard it in my stead. You recognize the gap between your own skills and those of a master, and that very recognition is proof of your self-awareness. Nothing more. I know that you will continue to grow, Jose. I'll be calling on your aid the next time that I must turn those Fangirl back myself. Yes, Sensei. Thank you, Sensei. Anna, thank you for everything today. Tomorrow I start classes again, which is why I wanted to get as much done as possible this week. I think the next episode is not going to be a post-game episode, because I would need to figure out where the other legendary Pokemon are. I think I'll do the DLC, and that will be a new playlist. Same character, new playlist. Hello. In 30 seconds. What are you talking about? If you wish to know what 30 seconds can mean, battle me and hear the song of my Pokémon. Oh. Speak to me when you have prepared for battle, then you shall know the truth in 30 seconds. Enjoy the sound of Parrish song. You either have a Lapras or another Pokemon that can... Area. Any Pokemon that hears Parrish song will faint after 30 seconds, including the Pokemon that sang this song, of course. But fear not. If you switch a different Pokemon into battle, the Pokemon who heard Parrish song will not faint. So whenever you want to make your opponent leave the field, enjoy this 30-second trick. Pokémon Center was a Honedge battle. Honedge is going to be better after that. I guess that's an L for us, Honedge. Here, let me heal you up. Huh? Honedge seems full of energy again. You were right, Grandpa. I told you it would work. Pupitar is the key. But this whole process is good for the pupitar too, you know. Testing its durability helps it feel more confident and lets it evolve without a worry. Not sure if I believe all that, but Honedge is back to its old self again. I guess we owe Pupitar for that. Thanks to you and Pupitar for helping me take care of my Honedge. Now I need to work my way. Hello. Mimi must be sensing some kind of psychic energy. It can telepathically pick up thoughts and feelings and transmit them to another person. Using telepathy takes a lot out of Mimi, so I've asked it to hold back. But even so, sometimes it happens to pick up on something, just like now. I wonder what it's detecting. Maybe that Deanne sight you've got is imbued with some kind of strong emotion? Are you telling me I stumbled upon a Deanne? Why don't we follow Mimi and see where it's headed, Anna? Are you telling me I stumbled upon a Deanne sight? Quest. Or is it Dancy? Hey, Sedna? Mimi and I are on a case right now, and we might need your help. Now, if you could let Eris and Nyx know too, that would be great. Who? Sorry about that. I was just checking in with some friends from back in the day. Back in the day? Yeah, you see, I run the bureau now. But it was started by a detective named Loco. Ah, is that why it's called the Loco Bureau? Exactly. He was such a kind person and helped teach me so much. But it turned out he wasn't any ordinary private detective. He was an international police officer. So eventually he had to go off and solve more cases somewhere. Far away, probably. I took over for him as head of the Bureau, and I'm doing my best to run things with the help of Mimi and those friends I just spoke to. Mimi has been particularly helpful. Its telepathy has helped solve so many cases. But like I said, it gets worn out as it uses those powers too much. Come on, Anna. Let's follow Mimi. it, Mimi? Wait, were you picking up on my own feelings? Is this Mimi supposed to be out? Somehow you can hear Emma's thoughts in your head. What's going on with Mimi? Is it hungry? I'm getting pretty hungry myself. Are you hungry? Oh yes, I was just thinking I could go for a little bite to eat. Thanks for looking out for me, Mimi. What do you say we make a pit stop to refuel? That was delicious, wasn't it? Now then, Mimi, how about you show us where you wanted to go? Come on, Annie, let's follow. Mega annoying. That's fun. Sorry for getting so sharp with you. I did know this. I think we're close to finally unraveling the truth. I'll go first. See you up there, Anna. Okay, how do I get up there? No, seriously, how do I get up there? Whatever you're sensing is around here, right, baby? There are so many Mega Crystals here. Too many. It's not normal. Oh, carving. Carving. Ah, Dancy! Am I gonna get to catch it? And what's that other Pokemon? Maybe it's related to your Mega Stone somehow? The only way to find out whether it's connected to your Mega Stone is to catch it. I've always wanted to use a Dancy. Seriously. I'm trying to catch it. It's a rock. What do you think I'm trying to do, Emma? I'm gonna do something else. And now that I know it's here, I can try and catch it. I was meant to be doing side quests. Since we use scripting, you see the normal space in different tantalizing ways. Berry forward diet will affect 20 cherry berries. But surely you see my conundrum. I can't spend too long wandering city streets. The competing odors would evolve. I ruin my nose, making me insensible to the smell. Oh, sure. buy them. I'm not particularly fussy about how you do it. 20 cherry berries, 5 tomato berries, and 5 okra berries. I'm pretty sure I have all of those. I got 29 of those. Oh, I need the okra berries. Do you have any berries? Lots of Ultra Balls, so I'm gonna get back up there, and when I catch it, I'll come back. Okay. Good job! I knew you could handle it, Anna. Hey, can I see that Pokémon you just caught? It's so pretty. Its glimmer reminds me of the Anastar sundial. Anastar? Yeah, there's a strange sundial in Anastar said to have something to do with megastones. This brings so many things to mind. In particular, I'm thinking about 2 people I've met since I parted ways with Looker, namely AZ and Professor Sycamore. The professor spoke with AZ as part of his research into mega evolution. Professor Sycamore's theory was that megastones formed 3,000 years ago. When certain stones were irradiated by the light, the energy of the legendary Pokémon, that was fired from the ultimate weapon. AZ nodded when he heard that. According to him, that's why we've been finding new types of megastones recently. After all, the ultimate weapon was fired again 5 years ago. It's okay, baby. I'm here to keep them all safe. And Anna is here to help too. Make sure you take good care of this Pokémon. Okay, Anna? Lumios needs people like you. People who can really bond with all sorts of Pokémon. I've always wanted to use a Diancie, but I could never get one. I guess we'll head back to the Looker Viewer. Take care. Ah, I just remembered that AZ mentioned something else. He said, during his long journey searching for Floette, he saw a phenomenon in Hoenn that may have been the beginning of all mega evolution. That's what got him always thinking about the bonds between people and Pokémon. Anyway, thanks for helping us out, Anna. I'll see you around. I'm adding it to my team. Like, sorry, Clefable, but Diancie is already a fairy type. And maybe it's not fair to use something like that, but I've always wanted to use one, and I've never been able to. Because I could never find where it was the next new life. Hello. My Pikachu's the strongest in the world. Wanna know why he's so strong? It's because he's holding a light ball. A light ball makes Pikachu's attack and special attack even stronger. That's why I'm confident my Pikachu is the strongest in the world. If you have a Pikachu you think can beat mine, I'll prove you wrong about it. Oh, you're asking me to fight real Pikachus. Okay. I know of an alpha Pikachu, so I'll have to find another Pikachu. There's one over here. That guy wants to spell them and they evolve into names. Oh wait. Hello. Thanks again to you and the rest of the kit for your help the other day. Remember the Gengar I said I'd look after? Well, I haven't seen it for a while. It's a wild Pokémon, so I know it's gonna come and go as it pleases, but I've gotten used to having it around. And if I'm being honest, I'm kind of worried about it. I know it's weird to ask, but do you think you could help me look for Gengar? It'd mean a lot. We'll need help from a ghost-type expert, too. Let's go see if Gwen from the Fist of Justice can lend a hand. She should be at the dojo. Alright, I'm gonna go over here. Alright, my little bird, my babies, I've gathered you here to fulfill my dream. What is my dream, you ask? Berg might turn Avalon. That's right, I want to see all my Bergmites sit on top on the back of a giant Avalon. You strike me as a capable trainer, and so I have one very, very serious quest for you. I'd like to borrow an Avalon big enough to fit all four of my Bergmite on its back. I think one with the size classification of XL should be big enough. Do I have one? Or did I just evolve a regular? I know I have an Avalon. So I guess that is one for the books that I'll have to get, along with training all of these. Well, except the answer. Alright, this is the last one I'm gonna do before I end this episode. Hello. Alola! I'm in charge. The committee to highlight Alolan Raichu and generate excitement. Our goal is to increase the popularity and the population of Alolan Raichu. Well, I say our goal, but I'm the only member of the committee for now. In any case, are you familiar with regional forms? Maybe, maybe not. Either way, here's the scoop. You know how some Pokemon's looks can be influenced by the regions they live in, right? Well, in Alola, even the Pikachu we all know and love evolved into a different form of Raichu. Rather than me explaining the differences, why not try comparing the two yourself? And I know just how you should do it. Oh. So now I have to, once you're ready, test your Raichu against my Alola drive. I have so much training to do. Alright. Well, I suppose I'm going to end it here. Diancie was a big surprise for me. I am so happy I got a Diancie. What's its name? And it's a rock and fairy type too. Well, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you have not already, because there is more coming our way. And the next time I record, what I'll probably do is I'll probably go in here, see what that's up, and then I will start the DLC. So the next episode will be part of a new playlist. And once I have, you know, a bunch of these done, it'll be part of this playlist, and then when I figure out where the other legendaries are, it'll also be part of this playlist, but the DLC will be part of its own playlist. So keep a lookout for that, and I will see you all next time. Bye!